Hello there, my name is Enigma Enigmus and today we talk about human obsessions. And no, I'm not talking about your porn addiction or your stalking tendencies of VTubers. I'm talking about something far beyond, something that rattled and struck lightning across all realms of gaming communities. Something that's so beyond comprehension, something that puts all of the Redditors' imagination to shame. And that is Uber Uniques of Diablo 4. Yep, I fucking said it. I really whipped that one out, didn't I? It's a digital trinket, so fucking elusive, you have better luck being struck by lightning while, I don't know, fucking winning a lottery and being fucked by a unicorn. It's incredibly ridiculous, the decision that they have made, but yeah, these uniques are so rare, it's whispered about in hushed areas in the gaming black market corners as if it holds some secrets to the fucking universe. But let me set the stage for you. Let me really break down how really rare these items are, because I don't think a lot of you actually understand how fucking ridiculous this is. Now, 2 weeks ago, we got a report from Blizzard that gave us a total amount of hours played, in-game hours that is, but only 2 confirmed Uber Uniques have dropped. Actually, no, that's incorrect. The 2 confirmed Shaco drops of the 6 available uniques. So by doing some simple arithmetics, we can quickly calculate the approximate drop rate for these bad boys. We do this by taking the number of Shaco drops, which is 2, and then divide it by the total in-game hours. We then take the value and times it by 100, so we can turn the decimal value into a percentage, so that you can, easily grasp how fucking rare this is. And we get the number of 0.0000005%. That's right. However, this probably means nothing to you unless you played an ARPG or WoW. So what I'm going to do is break this down a little further and ask a different question. How long do you think 1 million hours is in time frames? Is how many days, how many weeks, months, years? Well, if you do a quick Google search, it's actually 114.155251 years. Meaning 114 years, that is for 1 million hours. Now, if we take the number above, which we use to calculate the approximate drop chance, that is 400 million among all players. That dropped only 2 times. So just to put this into perspective, if 400 million and we reduce it to, let's say, 5 million hours. It's 1 in 5 million. This means that it will take 570 years to get just a chance for the Shaco to drop in a game that is completely seasonal. It's an ARPG that is season based, meaning that each season you get to level up from 1 to 100, but you can only roll the dice once you are in the 85 level range, because this is a requirement in game that you must have before you get the chance to roll on these Uber Uniques, which is mobs that are anywhere between 85 and above as the game scales based on your level. So it's a must. Now tell me, how unhinged these unique items really are. Really makes dragons and flying unicorns seem more certain than death and taxes. In fact, if we gather all the conspiracy theories in the world and present them as fact and reality, they still would pale in comparison to these Uber Uniques. It's more likely to catch an orgy of aliens pleasing your mother on Valentine's Day than you seeing those Uber Uniques. It's an interesting perspective, isn't it? We have all these encounters of countless conspiracies in the world that question our understanding of reality itself, but here we have Blizzard managing to surpass even the most outlandish conspiracies out there in its probability, making conspiracies like Hollow Earth or, the world is a matrix, a simulation seem like nothing more than a bedtime story fit for a child. I am so baffled by how deranged this decision was, and actually, putting that in game. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? I feel like the whole reason, I'm making this video is because whining about this will only bring me to actually, realize that such thought process was actually, it's in existence. I am so fucking mesmerized by how this is in an ARPG. This must be the most fucked up thing we have ever seen in game. I mean, it's like when Blizzard was developing Diablo 4, they just had to expel probability laws, crunching up all of the papers that had any idea of rationality or logic, looking at the piece of paper and just shaking its head and throwing it into a fucking Bunsen burner, because I don't understand what the fuck went through their heads. Instead, they must have pressed the zero key, held the zero key for like a minute or two and looked at it and was like, yeah, that'll do. But hey, who am I to judge? If this is your Mount Everest, if this is your black hole to jump into, you go ahead and fucking do that. I'd do rather something more productive, like, I don't know, staring at the walls dry paint. I don't know, anything that's going to be fucking better than, trying to roll this fucking dice. But yeah, that's probably about it on how I think about the ridiculous situation of the decision that Blizzard has taken. Another common W. But anyway, that's about it. Bye-bye.